what we're going to speak about today is why I stopped buying high-end, the high-end scene, the high-end mods, the high-end RTAs, the high-end RDAs, and why I'm back to the pods, the pod mods. So back in the day when I first started, it was Smog on the pods, loving it, and then I found the high-end, and I found what you can buy and what greatness was out there. And there's nothing better than a chase, because these items, these special items that are in the vape scene, you can find them, not so much these days, but back in the day you could find them loads. You'd find out about them, there'd be release dates, there would only be a certain amount released, and you had to be quick, or you had to know certain people, or you found one out in the wild, which is very, very rare. But yeah, I did find a few buttes, which I will show you one time soon. I've got in my shed at the moment. But yeah, the chase, that chase of trying to get that said item, oh, nothing like it. And it goes back to childhood as well, it always happens for everything in life, everything. But yeah, that chase was amazing, and that's what I enjoyed the most, and I thrived on it. Absolutely loved it. I used to stay up at night when one got released in the middle of the night. I used to just try and find them anywhere I can, join all the groups, join the sale groups, and then all of a sudden you'd see some items that would pop up and you think, oh damn, I want some of that I want that bad boy, and I want it now. And then getting it and then enjoying it, oh, there's nothing better than that. When they send you a tracking number and you're waiting for that day for it to come through the door, waiting for the postman out your window, you don't even look at the door, you answer before he knocks, and that moment opening that parcel and finding that bespoke item in there, oh, I can't be beaten. But then what used to happen to me was I'll get said item, I'll get it all set up to build, I'll build it, and then something can go wrong. They don't call me banana coil for nothing. Or either fuck up the coil, or I wick it all, get it all ready, fill up with juice, say it's an RTA, and then the fucker would leak everywhere. And I'm swearing, getting fuming with the missus, she ain't even done nothing, but I'm getting fuming with her. Oh, it happened so many times. But when you get it right, you can enjoy the moment, share it on in the vape community as well, with all your peeps, all your fellow vapors, and just enjoy it, because you've just obtained something that not many in the world has got. You don't really see it this much, but which we went through on the last vlog. This is vlog number 4 of the Vapor Bay vlogs. But yeah, used to love that moment, absolutely loved it. Then the vape, so that was probably Squonkers, RDAs and RTAs. Then the borough scene come into fruition, and that was absolutely mental. And I loved it, don't get me wrong. I bought so many mods, so many boroughs, so many RBAs which you put in the borough. I loved it. And then we saw then there was a new scene out. It was, well, the borough scene, but there's new people joining the craze, and it saddened me. It really, really did. It wasn't like the community used to be. It was, I'm going to speak my mind because this is a vlog, but in America, Italy, them kind of places, they would buy a said item for a certain price and then flip it. And in the UK, that is unheard of. We've got to look at, it's a little rule where you don't sell over RRP. Well, that's when I first started anyway. But these new boys come into town, the borough boys as I call them, they soon come into town, and they didn't give a shit about that. They was out there to make their buck. So that, what would they do? They would hit up the modders, get their hands on said item, and then sell it for a profit. The only reason they was in it was for the profit. They wouldn't. Some people, not many in the UK, don't get me wrong, but some wouldn't even use the item. They would get it and then sell it onto these groups that sell for over RRP. which I don't think there is any in the UK. Well, there ain't now, but there might have been. But there is some groups that, yeah, thanks, love. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, come on. All you got to do is put your hand up. It's not hard, is it? Just because you're in a big van. Jesus Christ. Yeah, back to it. So the Borough Boys were in town and they were taking over the world with their flippers, flipping their stuff. So buy it, and that's right, love. So you've done it, and you've got a white car. Well done, congrats. So they flip their gear, make some money, and do it again. And it started to get disheartening because you see these said vapors on these groups sucking up to the modders, getting their item, and you knew what they were going to do with it straight away. They weren't going to use it; they were just going to sell it, and that's what they done. And it disheartened me, and it changed a lot for me. I would never sell for over at RRP. It's just not my style. And seeing these people and some friends, or called friends, do it was shit. I'm not going to lie. It was not good, and I didn't like it at all. So that brought it down for me. Definitely the borough scene. And then you would see the way they talk to other people in these groups. It's just another scene coming in, and a new set of people, new wave of people coming in, and it just wasn't the same. The borough scene got overpopulated. Everyone and their dog was bringing out a new mod, new RBA. Nothing. Sounded proper farmer then. RBA, and nothing was changing. It was all the same kind of shit with a different name on it thrown on there, and there's nothing new coming to the scene, and it just wasn't for me. Also, what changed it for me was having my own website. That buzz I used to get from buying something, I now get from selling something to the people. Gives me the same kind of buzz. I don't get that buzz anymore from buying it. I'm still doing something I love in vaping, which I always will love, but now I'm getting that buzz from selling stuff and doing content. Back in the day, it was only buying stuff, which was costing me a fortune for said items, because you'd always, as I say, you don't sell for over RRP, so you'd always end up losing money on your item. But it was worth it because you was getting your time out of it, and then you was passing it on to others who could have their time out of it. So yeah, it would work for me. But yeah, so that would happen. I'll get it from Vapor Bay, and if you know me, I've got quite addictive personality. So getting into content, getting into making content, getting into other things, EDC was another example. When I get into something, I really get into it, and I wasn't just getting that from vaping anymore. I was getting it from around. Like, obviously, I've been on YouTube so much, I was seeing different things. For, oh yeah, I want that. So it would go from vape, just vaping. It was now stuff that I could get my hands on, and it could be anything. So random, anything. One point it was pens, another point it was notebooks. It was mental. It wasn't just, like I said, it wasn't vaping anymore. And then disposables come along, and then the fall of the mod maker was happening. I don't know what he was beeping at. I wasn't going in the road, mate. So yeah, that's my little story of why I was quit that's why I call it hedge end, high end, and why I don't buy really nothing anymore. Is because of that. Get quite close to that van. Bang. Why is it still doing that? Because I'm not in reverse. Hopefully it will stop. So yeah, really the start of the downfall was, for me, was the oversaturation of the borough scene, the borough boys coming into the scene, not having that fun no more. The just got a YouTube comment, thank you very, very much. No, that's put me right off. The borough scene, yeah. My website launching, and me getting that buzz from buying other things, doing things that I love. So making content, EDC was another one that I got right into. Yeah, so that's about it. That is my little vlog on why I only buy pods now. Oh, another obviously is I should have brought this up at the start, but for me is also the ease of use. Getting that time now with, not only have I got my vape website, I've got a job, I've got kids, I've got a home life. So getting that time, it's just the ease of use for pods for me. And also how good stock cools I've got now. Stock cools have improved so much with flavour as well. So I'm getting, you're not going to get RDA flavour out of a stock coil. Let's not get that wrong. Let's not go down that route. But I'm getting good enough flavour from a stock coil, and seeing as I only vape loose MTL now as well, when back in the day I used to vape reduced direct lung, it makes sense for me to vape a pod. Also with my job down the docks, it's much easier for me to vape loose MTL than blowing big ass clouds everywhere. So yeah, there you go. That's my reason why I've gone into the pod world and stop buying high end. Love to hear what your story's been down below in the comment sections if you want to leave a comment for me, and I'll always answer every single comment. So thank you for the people who are enjoying the vlogs. I'm getting a lot of good comments about this, so as long as I've got something to talk about, then I will carry on with the vlogs. So this has been vlog number 4 and we are out. Goodbye.